Hello, namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena. Today guys, I will discuss a very important topic that will related to information security. Different 5 important and crucial pillars of cybersecurity. Because whatever the information we are having, that is valuable, and that information we want to keep at a place where we can feel like it's very secure. Nobody can access that information without our permission, and nobody can change it, and if anyone will change it, just we come to know it. And if the changes will happen, then who did it? Is the right person is having the authority who did those changes? So in the case of information security, what are the main 5 pillars which we consider to securing our data? First of all, that's come authentication. Means when we are having our information at a server or at your PC, or that can be on mobile, anywhere, it can be information on bank, or just you want to make some transaction, you want to access a website where you are having account. Okay, so you have to prove yourself, yes, you are the person who is accessing that particular information is the right person. Okay, so for the proof you have to present some identity. Okay, in the form, that can be in the form of some card information, it can be the information related to your username, password, so that can be anything. So when you are sending that information, whatever you asked, and if that's matched to the database, and then you are authentic to access that particular information. That means we are securing our information with the help of authenticity. Only the right person can have access to the information. Otherwise anyone can have access, then definitely they can damage it. Okay. Another thing that's come, that is confidentiality. Means sometimes we don't want anyone can read the documents. We can have some secret data, which we don't want anyone can read it, because if they will read, they can damage us, or they can use that information for their own purpose. Okay, so how just you can make that secure? You can encrypt it. Okay, there are number of different methods with the different algorithms, with the key strength which your system supports. So we can use to encrypt it. So on Google, if you will search like a cryptographic tool, online cryptographic tool, it will show you different websites, and over there you can find anyone and I used a website that's name is toolsfornoobs.com, where I write the text and test the confidentiality, and I have encrypted the data. So like in a situation, for example, I have a neighbor Johnny, and he is doing some suspicious thing, and I want to send that message to my friend who is having some contacts in the crime branch, so he can inform those guys something is Johnny is planning something dangerous. I want to send that that particular message to my friend. So if I will send normally a text message with the help of mobile or email, might be Johnny can see that message with the sniffing tools. So I want to send it encrypted format. So on the website toolsfornoobs.com, I have typed like my neighbor Johnny is planning something dangerous, and over there I just use the secret key, my secret. and there are multiple algorithms which you can select, like dash, triple dash, two phase, blow phase, multiple tools which multiple algorithms which you want to use, you can use. And there are different modes like CBC, C, FVB, CRT, multiples. So, at the time of encryption, you need to remember which algorithm you have used, which mode you use, and what was the secret key. Okay, because the same information your friend, when he will decrypt it, he will use those information. Okay, and when you click on the encrypt button, it will show you the code something in hexadecimal, as you can see on the screen, that's output, and that encrypted value which is not having any meaning. So, you can share that information with your friend, and don't send the key with that message. Okay, if anyone is having that key, then definitely they can crack the password, or they can decrypt it what was inside it. So, for example, you can send that encrypted data via email, or you can send that password via phone. Okay, you can tell your friends, I am using that algorithm, that mode I used, and this was the secret key, it's just password. Okay, just I used to encrypt. The same thing he will use to decrypt. Okay, so once he will use that decryption tool, and he will place that message whatever you sent, and the same setting he will use to decrypt, he just come to know what was the message you sent. Okay, so guys, just you can also try, there are number of websites, you can select anyone and you can try how data can be encrypted. Okay, and another pillar of information security, that is integrity. What exactly it is? Means whatever our data, either that's we are sending from one location to another location, just how we come to know our data has been not changed during the transition. For example, you have purchased something and that cost was $1,000, and you just made a payment of $1,000. If in between somebody just made a transaction, changed the transaction, and they just made it $2,000. Okay, so the amount will deduct from your account, it's $2,000. Or if somebody sends some file and attacker in between made some modification, inserted something, some malicious code, just how just you come to know that was not the same whatever I received. So, this is for the integrity check, and that we can use with the help of hash. So, I just use fileformat.info.com. Even you can search on Google like hashing tool for integrity check, and it will show you over there. So, I just type some text. You can also select some file, text file, word file, any type of document. The limit of the size is just will be mentioned on the website. So, during that limitation you can upload the file and it will just give you the hashing, and hash value it will show, that is different hash value it will show. So, you can share that hash value with your friend, and over the other side he will also calculate the hash value whatever he received the file. If both will same, that means during the transition your data was intact, nothing has been changed. Even a dot will change or even a dot will be deleted, then the hash value will be different. Okay. So, there can be MD5 hash, SHA, multiple different output of the hash value you can see via these hash algorithms. Another thing is availability, means when you are having data, you want to access it, and if you are able to being a legitimate user, if you are able to access it, that's correct. but attackers can create different type of attacks, making the server too busy or the process is too busy. They are not allowing the legitimate user, legitimate process to access that. Okay, when being a security professionals, they just take care what type of attack, like DOS attack or in TCP acknowledge or sync attack, they just will not open too much of the ports, or they will create some rules. Those type of attack will not happen. Okay, so when we want to access, that information should be on our disposal. Okay, we should be able to access it. Next thing is non-repudiation, means when somebody is sending information to us, for example secret document, they signed it. What is the normal mean of signature? Means if that is matching with the authorized person, means he cannot or she cannot deny that signed by him or her. Okay, similar thing we can achieve with the help of the digital signatures. Okay, when we are signing our digital information with the digital signatures, that means we are having surety, yes. Other side they will also check. For example, one side when they will sign, they will use their private key. Okay, and other side receiver will check with the public key, is that the same person who sent that information. Okay, there are multiple companies which are offering those type of digital signature like CFI, ACE, AMI Vision, and very popular is VeriSign. Okay, they just offer different type of digital signatures. Okay, and being a ethical hacker, they will use most over the similar tool whatever the hacker used. They just find all the 5 pillars are at their place. Are they performing whatever we are expecting from those? Are the confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity, non-repudiation at their place? Is there any some weaknesses or vulnerabilities? So if they will find those information, definitely they will forward to the security team, and they can again see their policies or just make some manipulation in their policies, or whatever the devices they use to purchase, or whatever they need to do to make those things secure. Definitely this will help by the ethical hacker guy. But hacker can also use these vulnerabilities that's related to just trying to break or trying to find some weak point in those pillars. Okay, so attacker can use that information, or hacker can use that information for their own purpose, just to making money, damaging someone. So whatever the intentions they are having, they use to break all these things. Okay guys, so that was the different 5 pillars to making the information security more strong. Okay, so tomorrow in the next session, how many of you want to know whatever the tools or how hackers crack the passwords? So guys, just send me your comments, send me who really wants to know how the attackers crack the passwords. So see you in the next session, and for the time being, namaste.